for the development of our country. And we indicated that we served notice that day that we're going to intensify our fight against illegal gold trading, gold smuggling, illegal gold pricing, and what have you. And it was our expectation that all persons in the country would comply with these directives. But I don't know whether to say fortunately or unfortunately, there are those who are hell-bent on flouting the laws of Ghana, illegally trading gold, illegally smuggling gold, because they do not care about our country, they do not care about our economy, and they do not care about our people. They do not care about the laws of this country. And we at the Ghana GoldBod are determined to show such persons that they are not above the law, and that we mean business. Now this time around, you cannot engage in illegal gold trading and gold smuggling and go scot-free. The law will catch up with you. Right from the outset of the implementation of the new GoldBod licensing regime, we took the time to explain that foreigners could no longer trade in gold in Ghana. Foreigners could no longer deal in gold. And in fact, we gave foreigners ample grace time to exit the market. But we are learning that despite this grace time opportunity we gave, there are still foreigners in the market who are actively buying gold. They have only changed their strategy and the mode of their operations. So we have intensified intelligence gathering. We have a lot of intelligence officers deployed across Ghana, and we know where these foreigners are hiding. Most of them are operating in private residences, their homes, which they have turned into illegal gold trading, facilities. And some are also hiding in hotels, illegally buying gold. And once they buy the gold, no foreigner can sell gold to the GoldBod. No foreigner can sell gold to an aggregator of the GoldBod. So the only thing they do is to smuggle the gold. Now, less than 48 hours after our press conference, only this week, where we took the pain to once again explain the new licensing regimes and the fact that foreigners can no longer trade in gold, we got solid intelligence from our informants on the ground that there were a number of Chinese, about 10 of them, who were hiding somewhere in Asankragwa in the western region. They were hiding in a private residence, and they were actively buying gold to smuggle out of Ghana. And they have many ways of smuggling the gold. They have many ways of laundering, the proceeds of that criminal enterprise. And so we deployed the GoldBod Task Force, which is, of course, yet to be inaugurated, but is currently working on an ad hoc basis in conjunction with the National Security Secretariat. And under the cover of darkness, the sins of these 10 Chinese found them out. We busted them at their base, arrested all of them, and during the operations, we were able to seize gold that is worth about, we are talking about 1.3 kg of gold. And the 1.3 kg of gold is worth close to 1.4 million Ghana cedis. That is 14 billion old Ghana cedis. But we also seized a lot of cash from them, worth 1.3, a little over 1.3 million as well. So we got gold of about 1.3 kg. We got cash of about 1.3 million. And we got a lot of what they call casino cars. I don't like casinos, but I'm just being educated that these are casino cars and this is money. So what they do is that they convert the money into casino cars, and they had two huge safes. The safes are down there. If you want to take pictures of that, the relevant officers will facilitate for you to take pictures. They had two huge safes in which they were keeping not the money, not the gold, but the casino cars. So it does appear that the casino cars are very, very valuable and important to these Chinese. And we have cause to believe that is a scheme of money laundering they have employed to cover their tracks and to make sure that they are able to take gold and the proceeds of their illegal gold trading and smuggling activities out without the security agencies detected that. The 10 Chinese we are talking about are named Tang Dajin. Who is Tang Dajin? Either one? Good. Then Wang Chonling. Then Wei Dong. Li Fushu. Wei Shengxing. He Xinlong. Wu Shengwei. Li Reneng. Fan Shenzhan. Who? Raise up your hand. We want to see you. Good. Then Sheng Xinshang. Who is Sheng Xinshang? Other one. Good. So these are the 10 Chinese. Pardon me if I got your name wrong. It's not my language. So, but these are the 10 Chinese who were arrested, and we got gold on them. We got cash on them, and we got 12 pump action guns, which you can see on the table. So these are very dangerous people, very, very dangerous people. They are doing in Ghana things that Ghanaians will not dream to do in their countries. And we are working with the police to see whether these weapons are even licensed, you know, whether these weapons are even licensed in the first place. And we also got a lot of cartridges that the national security personnel here will make available to you. The casino cards we got, these are not all. We have a lot of them. These are not all. And when you see a casino card like this, it is money. And they are so important to them so that the casino cards were in this two safes, two huge safes that we can make available to you for you to photograph. And these are the pieces of the gold bars that we got from them. You can see that for them to have been able to convert the gold into this form, it means that they have a foundry, because when you mine gold, it comes in a form of nuggets or powder. So these are gold nuggets and gold powder, you know, for the friends in the media who have not seen gold before. This is how gold usually is, you see. So for them to have converted gold from this form into this form, it means that they brought a lot of this together and actually melted it and casted them into bars, which is what we call smelting. And we have cause to believe that they have a lot of gold in their possession. And this gold, they don't export, they smuggle. And when they smuggle, the dollars that must come back for the Bank of Ghana to show up, you know, our foreign reserves and balance of trade payments, so that we can have a strong Ghana cedi, and so that when we go to the market, prices will be affordable, you know, inflation will be under control, because imported goods are being brought in, you know, with a strong Ghana cedi. You won't get that, because these guys are just destroying our country. They don't care about economy. And that is why the president is supporting us to arrest them and make sure that they face the full rigors of the law. Now, to put this issue beyond doubt, our field operatives, the courageous men belonging to the military, the police, who were tasked to undertake this operation retrieved very important evidence, which has to do with gold trading records of this group of Chinese. So we have hardcore documents with some written in the Chinese language, which captures their gold trading records. So you can't lie that you bought gold from somebody. It's not like we came and you were holding gold and we arrested you, and you were holding cash and guns and we arrested you. No, no, no. You see, in gold trading, there is a way gold traders write receipts. All the things you see in my hand here are gold receipts. So you will see the density, you will see the weight, the gross weight, you will see the purity, you will see the price per pound. All these documents I'm holding are gold receipts. So these are the receipts that most gold traders use in Ghana. They don't use the normal receipts that you are accustomed to. So when you see this on somebody, then you know clearly that the person is in the business of buying gold. And currently, it's a crime for a foreigner to buy gold in Ghana. So we know what we are talking about. All these records, even though we don't understand China or the Chinese language, we've gotten an interpreter who is working with our investigators. And it is very clear that these are all records of gold that has been bought over a long period of time. And so we will pursue this matter to its logical conclusion. We want to get to the bottom of it. We want to know who is behind them. We want to know who is sponsoring them. How much gold have they bought over the period? Where is that gold? How is the gold taken out? Who are their accomplices? Are there any Ghanaian accomplices, if any? We are working on that, and we shall update the public accordingly. And as I indicated at our last press conference, enough of the deportations. We deported foreigners who were caught illegally buying gold at the time the grace period was in force. Now the grace period is over, and we have given countless warnings upon warnings. And so when you are arrested now, there will not be anything like deportation. And so we have instructed the investigators to build a watertight case based on this solid evidence that the field operatives have made available to them. And by tomorrow, they will be arraigned before courts. We'll be praying the court to remand them into custody for further investigations. And it is our hope that we'll get a favorable outcome. And we are very clear in our minds that we will be prosecuting them. And we are hopeful that the law will take its course and we will secure conviction for them to be jailed. And the offense attracts an imprisonment term of a minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 10 years. In some cases, even in some cases, you can go in for 25 years. So these are very, very serious offenses. Now, before I conclude, I want to also use this opportunity to update you on these operations we've been doing, even before the inauguration of the GoldBod task force by His Excellency the President, slated for the 8th of this month. And by the way, that program will be happening within this yard, within this facility where we are having this. We will show you that, and the media is cordially invited. But since we started our market operations as Ghana GoldBod, we've made a number of arrests. Not every arrest has been brought to the attention of the media and by extension the public. I believe we've done about 3 press conferences. This will be the 4th. And so you may only be aware of the Indians, Gotham and Co. They have been deported. They are no longer here. Another batch of Indians were also arrested. They have also been deported because the arrest took place during the grace period. And then I'm sure there would have been one other press conference. But overall, we are dealing with over 17 busts that the GoldBod has successfully undertaken in conjunction with the National Security Secretariat. And all these operations, all these cases are still under investigations. Suspects have been arraigned before court. Some are being prosecuted. Some are assisting us in investigations. And so there are a lot of them. Most of them involve Ghanaians. And for some reason, I would not like to put their names out, but at least I can tell you that the operations that took place at Takwa, Ahojo in the Ashanti region, Denyame, Asankragwa, and Yinem in the eastern region, Sefhibekwai, Dunkwaofin, Diaso in the central region, Takwa in the western region, Osino in the eastern region, Insuayim in the western region, Wasa Saha in the western region, Santasi in the Ashanti region, Takwa Aboso, Obuasi in the Asante region, Asankragwa, which is the current one we are talking about. So 17 successful operations. The total weight, gross weight of gold that has been seized is in excess of 12 kg. 12 kg. And when we talk about 12 kg of gold, 1 kilogram of gold is more than 1 million cedis. So you're talking about in excess of 12 million Ghana cedis in gold. Then the cash we have seized is also in excess of 24 million Ghana cedis. There are some rupees and some 690 United States dollars, but the CD amount is 23.3, a little over 23.3 million. So if you add everything together, roughly we have over 35 million Ghana cedis worth of either gold or cash in our possession, and we have not lost any. We can account for all. The law, the Ghana GoldBod Act that gives us the power to seize these things, has provided for how the seized and detained gold or cash must be handled. It provides for us to go to the GoldBod Tribunal to validate the seizure and detention. And when we have validated same, we can make an order of forfeiture and confiscate the gold. And I can tell you that I don't see us releasing even a gram of the gold we have seized or a CD of the monies we have seized. We will sell them, we will add it to the cash. Now we are around 35 million. We pray that we get about 1 billion if they don't stop. And we will use it to build potable water systems, to build schools, to build health projects in mining communities especially, and to support the operations of the Ghana GoldBod. There is a major announcement that will be made by His Excellency the President and the GoldBod during the inauguration of the task force, as in what the public stands to benefit from these seizures, be them gold or cash. So let's look forward to that very important program on the 8th. So we are very transparent about these things. They are in the vaults of national security. They were all counted and properly accounted for in the presence of suspects, and we trust the system here to secure the gold, the cash, and at the end of the day we will account to the people of Ghana what we are doing with the proceeds of all these seizures. So we need your support. As for criminals, we will always have criminals in our midst, and that is why they are lost. So so if they will not stop, we will also do what is expected of us and make sure that we seize all their gold, all their money. And when we seize it, you can't call anybody. There cannot be any order from above. Nobody can call me to say release even a gram of gold or 1 Ghana cedis to somebody. It will not happen. Not under my watch as CEO of the Ghana GoldBod. And so I want to thank you very much for answering our call